This segment is brought to you by Kansas Wheat. Learn more at rediscoverwheat.org.
Welcome back to the program. Recently, Farm Factor spoke with agriculture researchers at the Risk and Profit Conference in Manhattan. This year's topic was about drought and climate in agriculture. Mykel Taylor is an assistant professor in agriculture economics at Kansas State University and attended the Risk and Profit Conference.
The Department of Agricultural Economics participates in the Risk and Profit Conference. We actually put it on, and we provide a diversity of topics from our faculty, both our extension and our research and teaching faculty, on a variety of issues. And it can range from land values, which is an area that I talk about, to farm finance, risk management, crop insurance, consumer issues, just a wide variety. A lot of times it's what our faculty are most interested in or what they study, and so it gives them an opportunity to share with the public the importance and the latest developments in some of these economic issues. I think the presentations have been very informative. We've had several speakers that we have invited in from outside of the department. We've had Gary Brester from Montana State University, Elwynn Taylor from Iowa State University, and Keith Coble from Mississippi State University. And it's been great to have those folks come in and give us a little bit of an outside perspective. We certainly have our faculty here at K-State who are very intimately familiar with things going on in Kansas, but it's great to have people from other states who can come in and give us a different perspective of what agriculture is doing in their areas and how that's related to what's going on here in Kansas. So I think that's been a really great contribution to the quality of the conference this year.
Mykel Taylor spoke about land markets to producers and others in a presentation at the event.
So the land market has been very hot for the last several years, and it looks like it's finally starting to slow down a little bit. We have a couple different sources of data, some from the USDA and some from the actual market sales of land here in Kansas. And both indicators are showing that for 2015, we're going to see a slowdown in land values and perhaps even just a slight decline. USDA numbers have us dropping about 2% from last year in terms of overall land values. So that's part of what we discussed today. We also talked about where cash rents are going for ag land, which is a huge driver of land values. And net farm income was down for 2014 according to KFMA data, and 2015 it has a high probability of also being lower than it has been over the last several years. And so those are factors that affect cash rents and the ability of people to pay for leased land, and all of those things factor into land values. Well, I guess one of the things we've discussed is some of the differences between cropland and pasture, and they're actually moving in different directions. Cropland is softening, that market is softening, and we're starting to see in a few parts around the state that we're having land go up for auction and it's not selling. So people are already experiencing a little bit softer market. But the pasture market is quite different, and the USDA numbers there are saying that over last year's values that we're going to be up about 6 to 7%. And that increase is really being driven by the strength of the livestock sector. The cattle markets are strong, and there's good returns to cattle production. And so pasture land right now is in high demand, and as such the land values are reflecting it, as are the cash rents, which have really started to go up over the last year.
Next time you see a beautiful field of corn, reach out and thank the farmers who work tirelessly to raise corn for livestock feed, renewable fuels, and exports to feed a growing world population. The farmers on the Kansas Corn Commission work for Kansas Corn with grower-funded checkoff dollars that support foreign and domestic market development, research, promotion, and education to expand opportunities for Kansas farmers. To learn more, visit kscorn.com.